Hey folks, this is JD Gaming and Design. This video has been in the works since before Thanksgiving when I initially got the collection you see in front of me, Build Divide. I went through quite a few spells of being sick. 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, I had the stomach bug. A week after Thanksgiving to the day, I had the same stomach bug again. And then during the Christmas break for the schools, they're the last week of December, I ended up being sick for the whole week. So this video is almost 3 months overdue. Little quick brief history. Build Divide itself came out in October of 2021, and Build Divide Bright came out just last year, February 2023. The only quick difference between Build Divide Bright and the base game Build Divide is that Bright does not have any quick action cards. They're all regular timed, which means played on your turn. Concept of both versions is the same. You have a territory, and on the back of the territory, most often, you have a character that represents how you open your territory. Once you open your territory, you get the benefits of what the card says. For example, this one, during your turn, you reduce the power of all your opponent's units by 2,000, which is very helpful because there's not a lot of very strong creatures or units. You know, a play set of 4 per card, up to you. They do have what they call busters, and I forgot the other card, but excuse me. In Bright, it's I'll show you here. A bomb, and lordy, and a shooting star. The shooting star, you get to play its ability for free. If you are allowed, it's a free play on your life when you check your triggers. The bomb, or as when I get into the actual game itself, the skull. If you get one of those, you flip a damage counter again and go from there. If your damage counter is blank, nothing happens. Each damage counter goes to your graveyard. So on Bright, it was a bomb and a star. Build Divide itself is like a police badge star and a skull. So if you shuffle horribly, your 10 life that you produce from the top of your deck after you create your hand could possibly lose you the game if you keep pulling what they call busters. I've been trying to get this game since practically 2021 when I first saw it was released. I was lucky to find someone that was willing to sell their collection. Unfortunately, I didn't have any chase cards or anything worth major value in the collection, but enough to build decks to learn the game. Whether these decks are built correctly, I have no idea. Because I guess your ace, which opens your territory, has to be of the same affiliation as your territory. So, for example, this territory at the bottom, purple, is probably can't see it, SAO. So any SAO cards you have will help out as you play the game. I'll grab through here quickly and find the ace. And you can have up to 4 of your aces in there as well to help you boost along here. They also have cards that represent their color, and they get to open any color territory you want, but you don't get to edit benefit if you had a corresponding card. So here is the ace. If you see, where's my territory here? Here's a symbol. Each territory is going to have a symbol. All aces are going to have symbols as well. Like I said, just because they match doesn't mean that would be the appropriate ace to use for your deck. For this one, this guy is the appropriate one to use. His ability is quick, which you can do it at any time. You can discard one SAO attribute card from your hand, which all attributes are right here. There's a whole bunch of different groups. During your turn, this unit gets Blitz. And if your graveyard has 10 or more SOA cards in it, this also gets plus 3,000 power. And because this has Blitz, it will deal damage first. So if someone's trying to block, there's a good chance you're going to destroy their unit. The big number is their power. The small number is their hit, which means how much damage your opponent takes. So if you attack your opponent with this guy, your opponent will take 1 damage, or however many buster cards he flips. Well, all in all, that's the gist of the game. You can have 40 to 50 cards. I believe I have built mine at 50 to give it more of a range of things it can do. I might consider building 40s at the minimum, just to see how they handle. Actually, I'll count. I don't remember. Territory doesn't count towards your deck. The ace does. So it's whatever plus the territory. So it's either 41 or 51. I think when you buy precons, they're 51. So the deck I'm showing you has 50 cards. Each game, Divide and Bright, both you start out with 2 energy automatically from the top of your library. So you'd shuffle, figure out who goes first. You would draw your opening hand. If you want to keep that, you take 10 more cards from the top of your library and you make your life zone. 5 on top, 5 on the bottom, red and yellow. It does make a difference on some cards where you're at for your life, because they will give you extra life. They'll reference, if your life is in the red zone, do this, add a card from such and such an area to the beginning of your life zone. So if you're at 6, you could probably possibly go up to the yellow zone and have 5. What else? Oh, energy. It's done with energy. You place a card from your hand into your energy zone to give you energy. With two colors, each energy matters what color it is. On monocolored, it won't matter because it's either the color of the deck or it's colorless. And I believe Bright is the same way. I just double check. Yeah, I build a white deck. On Bright, all of their territories are colorless. Pretty much you could use any territory for any color, which is pretty neat. I believe I have covered everything. As of right now, there is no word of an English port being made. But if you check out Discord, there is a group that has been working on translating the Build Divide into English, so it's easier to do instead of, like I've been Google translating a piece of paper and a pen. I haven't tried NPC, make your own playing cards website, to see if I could do it that way and build decks cheaper. I know some people have been having issues with copyright stuff with certain games, so I'd have to check with them. But other than that, that's what I do. I Google Translate, piece of paper, write it down, tape it to the card, sleeve the card, and play the game. If you want to do the paper route like I am, they are 1 inch tall by 2.5 wide. That's a perfect fit. You can always, crimp off the bottom for your attributes depending on which version of the game you play. It's time consuming, and I'm weird like that, so that's how I do my translations of the game. So let me know what you think of this video. If I've gabbed too much, did I trail off too much, or should I delve deeper into Build Divide and make another video? Thank you.